Hello grade 9s, welcome to computer literacy. We're going to do revision for the test. So we're going to do this activity and we're using the Word document like we did in class. So we're going to go and insert a cover page motion, insert cover page. Excuse my computer, going so slow. Right, motion. Right, then the next things we have to go and choose the year over here. Just click the drop down arrow, click on today. And over here we're going to type Mauritius 8. Then we're going to delete the picture and we're going to insert a new picture. We go to insert and pictures and this device. Then we have to navigate to the right place, and I'm going to here, but you're going to go to another place, so you must know how to navigate here to your folders and find the picture and insert. Now we've got to click on the picture and picture format and crop to the required size. So you click on the sides here with a little, there might be a little dot that you must find and drag inwards on each of these sides. Okay, then you click on the picture again, and so we have to have it the height to 10 by 10. So then we're going to go to the arrow next to size here in the picture format toolbar, untick the lock aspect ratio, untick relative to original picture size, and over here just type in a 10, delete, type in a 10 and click OK. Now they say we have to, if I want to wrap the text tight I can, and I can move it down or whatever I want. Now they say they must change the color, so we click on the picture format, click on the picture, go to the format toolbar, go to color and choose the one that they want us. There's a whole lot of others, there's black and white and so on. Choose the color and then we're done, but we're not quite done because we have to delete everything else over there. Now for the next thing that we have to do is heading style. So let's go to our headings. If I go to the home tab, you'll see heading 2 there on the home tab. You right click on heading 2, modify. They say we must choose the red and it must be Batong, so we've got to go and scroll down, find the right Batang and then the right size, and there's no 15 there, so you've got to type in the number 15 and then you click OK and then you don't worry about it. Then we're going to go, oh, we're supposed to apply italics. Okay, well, you can do that, I'm not sure. Okay, fine, I'll go and do it again. Right click on the heading, modify, apply italic, okay. And you'll see that there's the heading 2s have all got that style, whereas heading 1 has got a blue style. Now we're going to go to border, top and bottom of the double lines in the first paragraph. So it's this one over here. We're going to highlight the things that we have to put a border around. Go to design, page borders, and then you must click the borders tab, not the page border. We don't want the page border, and it said it must be double line, blue color, I don't know which blue, and then 3 points, it doesn't matter which blue. And then we must make sure it applies not to text but to paragraph, and then you click over there and click OK, and there you have your borders in the top and the bottom of the paragraphs. Replace the table of contents level 2 with both heading 1 and heading 2 styles. So the table of contents, I'm just going to delete it. Oh man, come on. Okay, then we're going to go to references, table of contents, but we have to custom table of contents. because we have to go here to options and make sure that that number 3 is taken away. Then we click OK, and there's tab leaders. Note we can make the tab leaders anything we want. Click OK, and there we have a table of contents. The next thing is the header must be excluded from the cover page. Odd pages must have 1. Even page must have your surname and name. So in order to do that, before we can do anything, we have to go to Layout, and then the arrow next to Page Setup, and then we go to Layout tab again, and then we've got to put a tick over here to make sure both of those are ticked, and click OK. Now we can go and put in our page numbers, but before we do that, we've got to get into page number heading. The header. Double click on the top of any page, you'll see odd page header. There's first page footer, there's first page header. Doesn't matter where we are right now, but it must be in header and footer view, because we've got to go to header and footer, page number, format page numbers. Now we want the page numbers to start at 0, because we want the first page, the second page must be page number 1, so the first page must be 0. So we start at 0, click OK, but you see it zooms up to the first page. We're going to zoom down to the odd page header. We're going to insert a page number here now. So we go to header and footer, page number, and current position, and we just click the plain number there. Now on the even page header, we're supposed to write our surname and our name. So you write your surname and your name, and then we're done. So all the even page headers will have that, and all the odd page headers will have the page number, but it must be automatically generated page number, otherwise you'll lose your marks. To get out of header and footer, just double click in the white space in the middle of your page. Now we're no longer in header and footer view. So now we're going to apply a drop cap to the letter M. Over here, I'll make this larger so you can see. So there's a letter M. We highlight just the M. Then we go to Insert, and there's a drop cap button here. There's an Add Drop Cap. Can you see it over there? We're going to click the arrow next to it and go to Drop Cap Options, and we choose Dropped and 3, and the distance from text must be 2.5. So we're going to type a 2.5 or 2,5, depending on your operating system. So there, it's done. Next one is justify the whole document. How do we justify the whole document? Well, it doesn't matter where you click, you just Control A will select everything. Remember, Control A, and then go to the Home tab, then click that Justify button there. And now it's all justified. In other words, this border here on the right hand side is even, and so is the border on the left hand side, as much as the operating system could manage to do that. Now they've got to add a resource. So we go to References, Manage Sources, and New. And you've got to choose your type of source. They say they want a website or a web page. Website. It looks like there's no web page here. There's only website. Fine. The author is that one, so you're going to type that into the author, and then in the URL you're going to put in a web address. And then you click OK, and that's it, done. And then you click Close. Now you don't see it anywhere, but you'll see it later on when you put in the bibliography. Right, now we're going to change the bullets to Webdings code 74. So let's go down to bullets and numbering all the way. We go to the Home tab, arrow next to bullets, define new bullet. Then you go to symbol. Come on, symbol, come on, come on. Then we're going to choose Webdings. Webdings, where is it? There it is. And then we choose character code 74. There it is, and we click OK. And then we got to change the font. The font has to be color this particular blue and a size 16, and that's it. And then we click OK, and then we click OK, and we're done. Now the next thing is you have to insert a page break after the bullet. So we've got to click here next to the bullet, press enter once, and then press enter again. Then we go to insert and page break. Simple. Okay, now there's 3 paragraphs, not 2, 3 paragraphs that we must make into 3 columns with the width of 4.8 and line between. So here's the 3 paragraphs with those headings that are highlighted. We go to our layout tab, columns and more columns, then 3, line between, and the width over here we must make sure it's 4.8, and then we click OK. Now they want us to have the headings on the top of each column, so I'm going to click over here next to this one and press enter twice. Then I click over here and I press enter once, and it just happens to put it there at the top. And that's done. At the end of the document, insert an autobiography. So let's go over to the end. I'm just going to click over here and go to references and bibliography, and we choose either one of these. So I'll click on that. And then they say delete this table of figures, so I'm deleting it. So there's our Mauritius resource that we added before. And we click underneath there because we've got to now go and type the sentence. Excuse me while I take a shortcut. And in the sentence we have to apply some changes. We have to put a link to this word contact. We're going to insert a link to an email address. Okay, so we're going to go and highlight the word contact. We go to insert and links, and then link, and then insert link. And then they say it must be an email address. Take note, there's 4 different types of things we can link to, but we'll link to an email address. And we've got to type that email address in too, and then we also have to type in the subject, and then we're done. And now this has got a link, and that's all, folks. So I'll see you at school.